Hey everyone, this is 12 News meteorologist Steven Mattagrano here with a Weather Now update. We've had some light showers around this morning, plenty of clouds, and a dreary kind of feeling out there, but it is mild out there. Temperature is actually not so bad. This is, of course, our Providence cam that looks across from East Providence, and you can see some of the brightening of the skies in the distance, but still lots of clouds around across the area. Similar look here in East Greenwich. If you look closely, center of the screen, just above the water, you can see the Mount Hope Bridge in the distance. Again, looking at a damp and cloudy day for now with the light showers pretty much exiting the area. You can see the last few frames here. Most of the shower activity is confined to southeastern Massachusetts and along the immediate coastline. So we're going to get a little bit of a break from the the steadier rainfall. But more is on the way for late tonight and into tomorrow. Notice there's that batch of moisture across the southern states and into Tennessee and Kentucky. And I drew that arrow there to kind of show you the general movement of the wet weather that is still to come later on tonight and into tomorrow. Going to be arriving again right in time for that morning commute, really. Could give some problems there. But you can see that batch of rain still to make its way to the north and east. So temperatures right now in the 50s across the board locally here, and looking at some upper 40s at the immediate shoreline, but definitely way milder compared to where we should be, which is the upper 30s as our average high. But as you recall, last week we were much colder, so very nice in terms of that. It feels pretty warm out there, and looking at 53 Providence, 50 in Newport, 53 New Bedford. And for the rest of this afternoon, again, most areas will top out in those 50s, even down to the shoreline. So Narragansett, 53 for a high, Westerly, 55, Hope Valley, 55 up inland more across the Providence and Kent counties. You can see, again, generally mid-50s across the board, including downtown Providence, with a high about 54 for this afternoon. Cloudy skies, though, and light winds for the most part. But even into southeastern Mass, Bristol County looking at very mild temperatures, and even New Bedford could hit 57. So again, very different story. But for tonight, our temperature will actually be around 38 degrees, which again is our average high temperature. So we're having that for the low. It gives you an idea of how mild we're going to be. Rain returns, late areas of fog that continues into tomorrow morning. Let's time it out for the rest of today. Clouds hold on. Notice not a whole lot of green on the screen. And then we see our next batch of wet weather arrive later on towards the pre-dawn hours tomorrow. And right in time for that morning commute, notice 7 a.m., yellows on the screen. That's some moderate rainfall tracking on through. And it does look to push on through during the day on Friday with some leftover showers from time to time, drizzle, looking at fog, clouds as well. With those temperatures dropping, though, later on in the day into the 30s with some colder air. So how much rain are we talking? Generally speaking, between about a half an inch and an inch of rain. A few areas could see more than that where those heavier downpours track over. And then for tomorrow, like I said, looking at morning rain, drier for the second half of the day with temperatures in the 40s, falling back into the 30s, though, later on in the evening. So that's your latest Weather Now update. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great Thursday.